Welcome to the Chicane channel. I'm Ryan Tomford. On this channel, I'm going to be doing informational videos about Formula One, like this one, as well as doing historical videos where I talk about past F1 drivers, as well as different Grand Prix that F1 has raced at. I'm also going to be doing some ranking videos where I rank different drivers in certain seasons, as well as ranking different F1 tracks. I'm going to be doing all of this and more. On today's episode, I'm going to be talking about why Formula One is called Formula One. Because in my opinion, both the word formula and one are both very important to understanding the sport. And I also thought it would be simple to break it down into two parts. The first part, formula, comes from when teams build their cars every year. They have to follow a set of rules, and those rules are a bit fluid. This allows for slightly different looking cars every year. Also, with the fluidity of the rules, there are changes that the teams can make with their cars that are not that noticeable to the naked eye. For example, the Red Bull Formula One team has a very pointy end at the front of the car, which helps the car rotate more in the corners. And every year, teams like Red Bull, McLaren, and Ferrari will always try to bend these rules to be the fastest. But the FIA is in charge of enforcing those rules so that the teams, one team doesn't have a greater advantage than another team. Later down the line, I will be doing a video discussing what the FIA actually does. The FIA has a document that outlines all the rules, and this is called the F1 Technical Regulations. The second part is the number one. This part comes from Formula One being the top series of formula racing. There is Formula 2 and Formula 3, which are the two feeder series for Formula One. Both of these feeder series allow drivers to hone in on their racing abilities and gain more skills before entering Formula One. These feeder series also allow Formula One teams to see the skills of up-and-coming drivers so that they can find the future stars of Formula One. The feeder series are also very important as well to allow driver safety, because some of these drivers that will be entering Formula 3 are so young that it would be dangerous for them to enter the sport of Formula One. While the feeder series is the traditional way of Formula One drivers entering the sport of Formula One, it's not the only way. The next year on the Formula One grid, there will be a new team called the Cadillac Formula One team. For their two drivers next year, there's been some rumors going around that one of their drivers might come from IndyCar. The only restriction that any of these drivers will have entering from the feeder series or IndyCar having to enter Formula One is the idea of super license points. I'll do a video later down the line discussing super license points, but in the most basic terms, drivers have to finish high enough in certain championships and gain enough points to have the eligibility to race in Formula One. This makes sure that Formula One has the top talent in its sport and does not have any drivers who have paid their way into the sport. I hope you've learned a little bit about why Formula One is called Formula One. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and comment down below. I've also linked all of my other socials in the description below. I can't wait to catch you in the next video.